we're very reliant on brands. They're very strong symbols and they're very strong identity markers for us. So we use them all the time, and we want to use them, but we don't necessarily want to use them in the way brands thought we should use them.
There are different factors that contribute to brands being under pressure today. One of these factors is definitely the rapid technological development that we can observe. And that has definitely contributed to brands being or having to be more transparent. And that can also give the sensation to brand management that they are maybe partially losing control of their brands.
I think also across the political environment in which brands are increasingly politicized, either by their own volition or involuntarily. Because of this transparency, it becomes a bit of a nightmare for brands to understand how they should navigate in a politicized environment. There is a lot of skepticism about commercial messages. And consumers are very skeptical. So when brands try and be authentic, we're automatically sort of questioning, okay, what are they saying? Why are they saying that? Should I believe them? So it's very difficult for brands actually to be authentically authentic. And this is, I think, why we see the rise of social media influencers as an alternative, more perceived as a more authentic way of communicating. Although we know that these social media influencers are sponsored by brands, and they're also selling commercialized messages, but they are perceived as being more authentic.
I think what we see is that these influencers are perceived as a more natural part of their communities. So it's easier to believe them than to believe a company, for example. I think what's also important to consider is a strong value base. So can we trust this brand? Based on which values do they operate? Do we want to buy into the brand?
It's about giving up control. It's about listening. It's about taking a back seat to some extent, and get away from the idea of pushing stuff onto consumers who don't want that sort of stuff. So it's very much about just taking a step back and being more insightful about how we communicate the brand.